Good morning, everyone. This is the Marketing Modeling course with Nora Shartassi. I'll be your lecturer for the semester, and for this semester, this course is scheduled over Tuesdays and Fridays from 1:50 to 3:20 p.m. All right, let's talk a little bit about this course, coded as E4E4580101. So please make sure that you are registered for the right course. Of course, if you have access to Moodle, then this is the course that you've registered, but make sure that this course level is consistent with your progression in your degree. So what about the marketing modeling? Marketing modeling could also be called marketing engineering. So some of the books that I use to lecture called marketing engineering, marketing modeling, marketing decision models also. So all these kind of terminologies, the same thing, marketing modeling. What does it involve? All these kind of different terminologies that almost all in the essence they are the same thing, aim at helping you understand how to solve a problem. We are going every topic in this course, we're going to handle a certain business problem and then see how we can solve it using Excel. So we are going to focus on Excel. Yeah. We're going to talk about optimization for most of the problems that we need to solve, and we're going to talk about how do we use, in general, the use of information technology in marketing modeling and problem solving. This course uses various decision-making frameworks in marketing, so the emphasis will be placed on understanding the quantitative methods employed by different disciplines in marketing and digital marketing. So marketing, if you guys know, the father of marketing is Philip Kotler. So if you took the marketing course here at TIU, you will know that the first question is, who's the father of marketing? Father of marketing is Philip Kotler, and most of the programs teach his Bible books for principles of marketing. The father of marketing, he's the one who created or started put the foundations of the marketing field, right? And Philip Kotler came from an economics background. Nobody educated him marketing, right? So he came from an economics background. The idea in back then was marketing is not only advertising. There's so much that you could do with marketing. So let's borrow those econometrics kind of concepts and theories into the discipline of marketing, into the marketing discipline, so that marketing could be understood the way that it's supposed to be understood, which is it is not only advertising. So if you have any negative connotations about marketing, thinking that marketing is scamming people and all that, understand that your understanding of what marketing is very narrow. And my counter argument will be, marketing is not only advertising, but marketing is also about prediction, decision making, optimization, the budget allocation, return on investment calculations, and so many different pricing, and so many other very fun things to do. So the course, ideally, I'm going to cover 5 main modules. Summarizing the marketing data, this is very important, and I do this because most of the students from my experience here at TIU who come and join this course, you are lucky if your Excel skills are up to bar, but not all students have very high and advanced Excel skills. Excel is very important. It's one of the most powerful spreadsheets. Listen, guys, you buy a computer, if it's a Windows operating system or even an Apple, 90% is likelihood that you are going to buy an office suit with that. Imagine you got it and you bought it and you don't know how to use it. Yeah, this is a problem. This is something that you bought and you invested money in, but you are not you're not optimizing its use to the utmost capacity. So spreadsheets is very well used even in businesses. Honestly, guys, a student in my digital marketing course, not in the marketing modeling course, in the digital marketing course, she told me that most of the stuff that we covered in the digital marketing course, she had to do it on an Excel. She was really good at it, that they told her, oh, how do you know all these concepts? She said, we covered it in the digital marketing course. The only thing that they needed to help her with was the Excel. So she told me, only my Excel skills were not that great. So you know what? It is really an awesome experience and awesome, I would say it is a complementary set of skills if you're taking other courses and taking this course in particular, because then you, in this course, I promise you that you will develop your Excel skills to a very professional level. A very professional level. It is not an easy course, but it is not impossible to score very well in this course. This is number one. Number two, it is not, you have to really try too hard to fail my course. So this is what I can promise you from day one. You gotta work really hard to fail my course, and also it is not too hard to get a high grade, but the course itself is challenging. Why is that? Because you're gonna get an Excel sheet all blank, yeah? And I will tell you, here's the problem, get 15 minutes, 10 minutes to use Excel to solve it. And you will be like, oh my God, how am I gonna start? At the very beginning of the course, you will be like, oh my God, this course is not meant for me, this is so difficult, I can't do anything with it. Okay, no problem. Yes, you won't. Then second week, third week, fourth week, you are a smart human being, you learn. Right? If the machine learns, and there's something called machine learning, then you are no worse than the machine, trust me. So the first time I will show you how to do it, second time I will show you how to do it, third time I will show you how to do it. Then you will be like, you know what, I am not scared of starting a project, starting a task from scratch. So this course is not only about teaching you, yalla, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. Well, no problem. I have it all prepared nicely for you in PowerPoint, the presentations, and also everything. I will have it recorded on the camera. I mean, I'm going to record the step-by-step steps. Don't worry about that. It is not about the step-by-step. It is also about what I've just said in the previous slide here. Problem solving. Many of you young individuals, even myself, they told me, oh, you know what, you go to the interview, say problem solving skills. I have problem solving skills. Then they ask you, what is your problem solving skills? Then you can actually say, well, my problem solving skills, for example, I took this marketing modeling course. It was challenging at the very beginning. I had to create a model, a whole model on the Excel sheet, a template from scratch. It was very messy at the very beginning. Then slowly, I developed the skills of organizing myself, organizing the problem, clarifying the criteria around the problem or the decision problem. What is the problem? Defining the question is very important. So this is the kind of things that you could actually explain also in a job interview. Anyway. So we're going to talk about summarizing the marketing data. This is too easy, but it is necessary for my students who have very little knowledge of Excel. So those who have advanced knowledge in Excel, the first 2 to 3 weeks will be a bit an easy, slow motion for you. So I beg you to contact me. I would like to use to socially maximize our value in this society, in this virtual society we live in. Meaning, if you feel that this is too easy for you and you could play a leadership role, I will appreciate it and nothing will go unnoticed. Yeah, I can't promise any higher grades or anything, but it will not go unnoticed. This is all what I can tell you. You can contact me and tell me, you know what, this is too advanced for me after 2-3 weeks, and tell me, I would like to help other students. If you know any students who need a tutor, who are struggling, because some students, even though I encourage you all the time, please contact me. I can tutor you on one-to-one. I end up tutoring probably 4 or 5 students per semester on one-to-one, but let's be realistic. I also have research to care for. And second, I have to be super creative to find a way to explain things again in a different way. Otherwise, if I explain it the same as in class and you understood it magically with me in the tutoring session, this means that you were not listening in class, right? But the idea is, if you guys work together, then probably you better understand what is it that people at your level or at your age didn't understand, and then you can guide them through it. So you can be better teachers for some of the students who are a little bit struggling, and you could also discover things about yourself, how you could explain things easily, how can you break down certain concepts for others. This is also important because you're going to be, I hope, the manager of tomorrow. Manager of tomorrow meaning that you're going to be liked by your subordinates. You're not going to be liked by the other people you work with if you just boss them around. Nobody will like you. You're going to be the hated boss. Nobody will like you. You are going to be liked if you maximize your value in your organization, in your team, in the people you work with by helping them to the max. Breaking down and make them understand everything, break down everything for them. So trust me, helping others in this course, if you are capable of doing so, will also help you sharpen your skills to break down knowledge and explain it to others. And you will just in general feel good about yourself that, you know what, I did something today for nothing in return. Isn't that awesome? I think this is the best I could ever do, and this is why I tutor some students who ask me to do it. I feel like, you know what, I am obligated to give the course and just meet you in the office hour, answer your questions if you have any. But to tutor you on step by step, it's not really required from my side. I would just refer you to the video, and I might do that in certain situations because I really don't have anything extra to give. Everything is recorded and you can just follow that. If you have any questions, contact me. But if you still don't understand things and there are gaps in your knowledge, due to that, then I could tutor you, or I could find a tutor that you feel less shy communicating with. All right? Forecasting sales, predicting new product sales with the S-curve and the others, advertising models. Maybe we will not be able to tackle the last topic. This is, I can tell you for sure, I was not able to cover the advertising models, and I was not been able to cover everything about predicting new products. Why? Because of the hybrid teaching, and also this semester I have 110 students registered for this course. So during my delivery, I will be constantly calling again and again. You guys understand? You guys understand? I will wait longer time to make sure that everyone understands everything. So this might delay us a little. And because of that, guys, please forgive me if we are not going to cover the advertising models number 5 and part of number 4. However, the good part is after the New Year holidays, we have the 3 months winter course. If 5 students come forward and ask me to explain or to continue to take courses or sessions, maybe intensive sessions all day, we finish it up. We can finish up number 4 and number 5 together. So I am willing to, the material is there, guys. I prepped everything. It's just a matter of whether we have the time or not. There are 2 ways of teaching. One way is to give everything and not worry about more than 75% to 85% of the students being with you on the same page and really understand about 70% or higher of the knowledge given. Because if you only got 50%, this means no good. So I repeat again and again, I answer questions in class to make sure that 75% or above of the class know 75% of the given material, or more, of course. So this is why it takes me a bit longer to move forward, because I want everyone, mostly everyone, or as many students as possible to know as much as possible about each module of the course. All right, let's move on. So each week in this class mandates an average of 2 to 3 hours. I'm telling you minimum 1 to 2 hours for those students who are very good at Excel, but you still need the time to contemplate on how we created the model and ask yourself, can I reproduce this model again? Can I reproduce it on my own? So this is the kind of skill I would like you to develop, right? So you will need to go over the step-by-step guides in the slides before coming to class. This is my advice, especially for those students who are not good in Excel. Don't worry guys, you have the step-by-step explained all for you on the PowerPoint slides, and I'm gonna put it beforehand on Moodle. So you don't, this is why I tell you, it is not difficult to score really high in this course, even if you come with zero knowledge with Excel or very basic knowledge using Excel. Yeah, it's not only about Excel. Excel is just a tool that you are gonna feel by the end of the semester, wow, I knew so little about Excel. Now I feel like I'm a master. So yeah, don't worry, you're gonna develop the skills at the end by the end of the semester. I'm not worried about that. It's just that if you want to score really high and your skills are not in bar with other students because you're competing with others to get a very good grade or so on, then don't worry. Just put a little bit of an effort before going to bed. Just take a look at the steps, take a look at, and I have also images. So if you take, I'm going to probably put an example slides for next week, and you can see that I have even snapshots of the screen, of the Excel screen, on what to do and how to do it in one by one step, and we can do it also in class together. So imagine if you do it before class, and then you do it with me in class, and then you do it, you take a look at it after class. Then you are going to be a master. All right. For students who are not willing to, not expecting like A plus, A in the course, and are happy with C plus, B plus, B minus, then yeah, just take a look at the steps before class, come to class, be vigilant in class, and be prepped at the very 5 minutes of class. I will remind you, what did we cover last time, how did we do it, and so ask yourself these questions before every week. What did we do with Nora Sensei last time? What did she explain to us? What was the goal? Oh, okay, all right, and then you come prep to class. You are on point. So the nature of the course, guys, this course is probably not very boring, but not too entertaining. And I will try my best to ask you questions and pose questions on you. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? I know the class isn't that easy, and I know that not many of you will have the answer, but please help me out by not being too shy. Don't worry too much what others will say, that you always get the wrong answer. Worry about this professor, this poor professor that is trying her best to make a conversation in class, an interaction in class. Let me just give her whatever answer comes into my mind. Let her know more about how my mind is thinking, so that she can guide me through the right way, and why not my way. Don't feel shy. I personally like the student who participate more in class, regardless if it's right or wrong. Don't worry, I don't expect you to have the right answer, especially in this class. You probably took other classes with me, and you probably never heard me say such a thing, right? So in this course in particular, I do not expect you to have the right answer. I do not expect you to have the right answer. But if you have the right answer, good, great. I am so thrilled. But if you don't have the right answer, that doesn't mean, oh, this student is not as smart, or no. I'll never say such a thing. I would just say that this student is actually trying to make me feel like I'm interacting with a human being. They're engaging with me. They are happy in the class. They are trying their best, and this is what I'm going after. So visuals are also available on the slides. They might slightly vary from what we do in the coursework, but don't worry. Nowadays we have this YouTube channel that I created for this course, and I'm gonna make videos for you so that you can be guided by a video. Now, one more thing that I need to talk about here, when we're doing the forecasting sales and predicting new product sales and advertising models, we might need an add-on, an Excel add-on, and this is not free, and I don't have the license for it. So this is also another challenge that we might tackle. So we might have to set up the model, and I might have the add-on. I can buy the add-on and share with you the solution, but I can show you how to set up the model, and in your business you will have something similar, or some other software that is similar to Excel. Now, why is this add-on very important? This add-on is used by over 50 universities in the United States and elsewhere. this was a license expiration that we already expired from last year because we had a trial period. So now we don't have a trial period. The university has to buy it for us. Otherwise, as a student, you have to pay about $100 Australian, I think, dollars that you have to pay for the license. The last thing I checked. So it's not cheap. It's not even $30 or $40 that I can tell you, you know what, let's do it because it's good for the course, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to use the PALISADE, but I can use it when we get to these advanced topics, if we need it. Or if we get to the advanced topics. So you can see it's very well perceived software used in very big universities and businesses in the US, Canada, Europe, and across the world. And probably in your country, there are some universities that uses it, and there are 60,000 MBA students. So what I'm trying here to say that this course is actually has some the idea of this course is very advanced, guys, that the same material that I'm going to give you within this course, it is similar to what MBA students take, Master of Business Administration. So this is why I'm telling you that this course is a bit advanced, is challenging, but that doesn't mean it's too difficult for you to get a very high score. So you can tell that for us to complete this course, you will be most likely getting about 60% of the material given to MBA students in a comparative course in modeling for MBA students. Okay, summarizing marketing data. So we're going to talk about pivot tables, the aggregation, different aggregation of data. Some students who like my style of teaching and like data visualization, they want to work in consulting, they know that their future is going to be a lot of presentations and so on. They carry on taking the course in Big Data Analytics, because in that course I also teach you how to do Tableau. With Tableau we do visualizations using this very advanced software. So in here, in this course, you will learn how to do very nice aggregations and visualizations using Excel. With the Big Data Analytics, you will learn how to further do analytics and advanced visualizations with Tableau. Charting, we're going to do charts, different charts, and we're going to do statistical functions. So this is the basics, the basics of the advanced Excel. The aggregation, and then the charts, and then the statistical functions. So you're going to use something like count ifs, sum ifs, average if, and average ifs function. So I'm mentioning these functions for those students who already know these functions, that they know the level of module 1. So module 1 might be a piece of cake for you. But if you think that your Excel skills are very advanced, but you don't know any of these things like count ifs and all that, then you don't worry, then you will learn this with me. Then this is the best course, or this is a good course for you. Alright, so let's talk about a little bit about the outline of the course. So we're going to start with summarizing, slicing, dicing, visualization, functions and matrices, and making sense of all the things that we took in this module. And then we're going to take one quiz. The quizzes usually are not memory based, the quizzes are practical. So I'm going to give you, do the certain tasks as the tasks that we've done in class, exactly like the tasks we've done in class, and I'll just tell you complete these tasks within a certain amount of time, and then you submit the quiz over Moodle. The module 2 is going to be about pricing, so we're going to work on determination of profit, maximizing pricing. So how can I maximize my profit? By pricing it the right way, and price have to do with the cost, right? So basically we're gonna quickly estimate the demand curves using Excel solver. Then we're gonna talk about optimizing price bundling, non-linear pricing strategies, price skimming, we're going to talk about it as well, and we're going to talk about revenue management in general for this module. And this is the outline of the pricing module. Of course, if I'm with you right now in a face-to-face course, I'll be asking you more questions about what do you know about pricing and all that, but as you can see, unfortunately we're doing this online. So I can't be as interactive as I want it to be. So if we were in a face-to-face class, setting, I would have asked you about what is price for you, what are the different components of pricing, what do you know about pricing, what's the general formula of pricing, and we could have had a more interactive time together. I'm trying just to let you, to introduce you a little bit about my face-to-face setting style. It is more about asking you questions. Please don't feel uneasy if I keep on asking you questions and you feel like, oh, I have to answer. You don't have to answer. Don't worry. I'm going to wait. No answer. I will answer myself. But if you answer, I really appreciate it. Okay. So we're going to talk about forecasting. So we're going to talk about simple linear regression. For now, I'm going to minimize my module on linear regression because I know that you already took it in statistics 1 and statistics 2. So we're going to just go over it very quickly and dig deeper into each and every element of it, its requirements and all that. Then we're going to talk about multiple regression. We're going to talk about neural networks. Neural networks is very interesting field in artificial intelligence. We're going to use it to predict a continuous dependent variable. We're going to use also logistic regression for classification problems. Now, let's talk about Module 4, forecasting new products. I'm not sure if we're going to get there. I hope so. This is very interesting topic that I picked for you. It is about if you are given a few data points on an S-curve, then this can be used to predict future product sales. Usually it is used for entrepreneurial endeavors and so on. We can also talk about a newly launched product in marketing. The famous path diffusion model, also we're going to explain it here. But honestly, and logistic regression, I hope that at least I can cover logistic regression in this chapter. As you may see, this kind of module that I prepped for us, it is selected chapters from a book that I already took all the chapters, selected, of course, material from the chapters of that book. And I think I have the book on Moodle. I'm going to have it available, not the PDF, it's not allowed, of course. But I took the certain topics of that book and put it on my set of slides, so you have the complete explanations as per the chapters. As you can see, these chapters are a bit more advanced, 26, 27. So I'm gonna start with logistic regression since it is chapter 17 and see if we can progress to the S-curve and the path diffusion model. In forecasting new product sales, this is the outline. Of course, I'm going to give you half an hour to read thoroughly the syllabus. So this is a syllabus that I would like you to read thoroughly. I'm going to give you like 20 minutes after my presentation today, so you can read it very carefully and see if this is what you expected of the course and this is something that you would like to take, and if you have any questions about the course. So I'm going to try to finish today's presentation a bit earlier so that I will be able to receive any emails from you after this presentation, either to be available for you on Moodle to have one-on-one a session of answering questions that are crucial to your decision on whether to stay registered in this course or not, or I can also answer emails I'm receiving about certain modules covered or modules that are going to be covered in this semester. Alright, so advertising models, I'm not sure if I can cover this. As you can see, now the numbers of chapters are advancing. So this is the way that I really prep this course is the chapters here, the name of the chapters has to do with the level. So the very beginning, you will have only one number kind of here. Like this is the module 1, for example, it's 1, 2, 3. Then module 2 is still one digit, but it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Now module 3, here, it is two numbers. There's a transition over here. As I told you, the simple linear regression is not even considered a chapter, a standalone chapter. So we're starting here to advance a bit with two digits, 10, 11, and then 15. It's a bit more advanced. Then over here, as you can see, we are in the 20s, but this is a transition. So I'm going to start here and then advance to these topics and so on. Over here, we're also jumping into the 30s now. Do you see that? So these are not necessarily chapters in consecutive chapters in a book. These are just the way that I would like to express the difficulty of each module. So now we are in a 3-level kind of difficulty. All right. I don't think though that we are going to be able to cover this with 110 students in this course this semester, the advertising models, but if you would, we can meet during winter time and we can cover these chapters together in 1 or 2 meetings and as intensive meetings. All right, so assignment's going to be 5 assignments, 10% each. You have to submit it on time, otherwise you will be penalized, or the assignment will not be accepted after a week of the deadline. Then we have also 5 quizzes. Please contact me if you have to be away, if you have to travel, if you have any problems tackling a quiz. If we have a makeup quiz, understand that I can't give you the same questions. And I am not obligated to also monitor the same difficulty. Any claims about the difficulty that is different, I'm not going to make it more difficult necessarily, but if you claim it is more difficult than other students, you don't have the right to claim that with me, because I already gave you a makeup quiz and I'm doing my best to help you and support you. So it's an extra work for me. My intention is not to retaliate from you or whatever. Please don't have this conspiracy theory, all right? I don't know you personally, so please don't don't struggle with this kind of negative thoughts. Always have positive thoughts, because I always have positive thoughts about my students. So I don't want to give a makeup quiz that is similar to the other students' questions. It's not fair for other students, really. Second, I look bad that I am not a very hard-working individual, because it's not the right way of doing your job. So I need to be an example to you on how to do the job right. Right? Third, I have to do my job. So please help me do my job. Do not intimidate me by saying, oh, my makeup quiz was more difficult or whatnot. This is what you got if you don't show up for the quiz, even if it's out of your control. Also, it is out of my control. I'm just a human being. Coming up with questions isn't an easy task for me, because I always struggle. This question, how long it's going to take? Is it within time? I myself have to solve the questions and see if it's within the time. And of course, I double it or sometimes triple it for my students. In this course, I usually multiply it by 2.5 to 3, so that I make sure that students getting it getting enough time to tackle the questions. So I am available for my office hour every Wednesday from actually 12. I could be available from 12 to 2:30, not from 1. I'm sorry, it's from 12 to 2:30. I'm going to write a note about it on Moodle. So please schedule. You need to just send me an email to make sure that I am available and no other student is taking your spot at your right time. And whenever you want to meet with me, I'm sorry, this is not the right. I changed the link, so I'm going to change this for you. I actually put it here. So this is our marketing modeling. For marketing modeling, this is the meeting ID, and this is the passcode for next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is a hybrid, so those students who are outside Japan, you guys can join us through Zoom. I look forward to seeing you there. And this is the password, guys, and this is the meeting ID. I also did have the image itself linked to Zoom. So as you can see, you can just by clicking the image connect to Zoom, or here is the link as well available for you. So this is the passcode and this is the meeting ID, and they are all clickable and nicely organized for you. As you can see also here, I had the password done here for you if you want to just copy that very quickly to log into the class, because you can't copy on the image. I try my best to make your life easy. Please try your best also to make my life easy. If you so I'm sorry, this is all like not the most updated information. I just done that this morning, changed that. So I'm just gonna get rid of that, but I'm gonna put the Zoom link for my office hour on Moodle. How about that? It is better. So I'm going to put the office hour on Moodle for all my courses so that you can join me anytime from 12 to 2:30. But also if you're working during this office hour, you can schedule anytime with me. If I'm available, I will be there for you. All right, lovely people. Unfortunately, I just talked. There wasn't much that I couldn't give enough activities in such a way that you do something and then you come back and check it. But in general, most importantly, students ask questions about assessment. The questions might be one or two multiple choice, only one or two multiple choice, but it will be practical. Most of the quizzes will be practical, either fully practical or one or two multiple choice questions. Yeah. So fully practical meaning you will have a question similar to what we've done in class, and I will ask you to produce the results accordingly. Yeah, this is about the assessment, and no group work in this class. It's totally individual work, so you don't have to meet with students outside class hours. But if you need a tutor, and I can find a tutor for you, somebody who willing to take on this task free of charge, yeah, why not? We can create a small study group for those students who have some leadership characteristics, who also have some social responsibility characteristics, would like to help others, would like to do things for others, to benefit others for nothing in return other than just doing something that they like doing, which is being good to others. We can create a little bit of a tutoring circle for you, or what we call it like a study group for you, so that you can meet with these people every week and just virtually on Google Meets and just to study together. Or if you are not a leader or whatever, and you just contact me and tell me, you know what, I would like to be in a study group. Yeah, why not? Send me an email and I will put your name with other students who also would contact me and tell me I would like to create a study group. I would like to be in a study group. Put me with 1 or 2, 3 individuals who contacted you, and I will be more than happy to do that. Though, do not contact me right now regarding the study groups. How about we wait until the first week? You see how things are like. We wait until the students' number in this course is stabilized. Then guys, we can start our study groups arrangements. How about that? Let's wait a little bit until you are sure that this is the course that you would like to register for, this is your schedule and all that. Then we can carry on from there. I'm sorry, maybe this is too long for you. Enough for now. It's just the first day. Take care of yourself. And if you have any questions crucial to the decision of whether you want to stay in the marketing modeling course or you want to take any other course, please send me an email. Let me write my email address for you here. It's nsharkas@tiu.ac.jp. So now you know my email address. You can contact me and I will be more than happy to respond back to your emails in a prompt manner. Thank you so much, guys. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. In fact, you need to know a secret. This is my favorite course for the semester. I really love this course. It's a challenging course. It challenges me because I need to learn how to break down concepts for my students, and I like a challenge. It's good. It keeps you thinking. It's healthy. So I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Take care of yourself and enjoy the weekend. Goodbye now.